to the board, to those assembled here, and to the village unable to be here. As an educator, a PhD candidate in the Department of Education at UCLA, and as the mother of 3 young Black boys, 2 of whom are at an elementary school in South LA, and 1 who is eager to turn 5 so that he can go to the big kid school, I stand in strong support today of the resolution that Dr. George McKenna is presenting. Particularly, I believe in the need for us to continue to be honest about the state of Black education in our district, especially as it relates to school discipline, special education, and the ways in which we have failed to directly invest in African American students, which as a result has led to the devastating outcomes listed in Dr. McKenna's resolution. Where I would like to respectfully push us forward is first in the area of language. We have continued to use the term achievement gap, and to be honest, even the language of opportunity gap doesn't allow us to really address the root causes of how we got here. I like to think of this in the way that long-term educator and nationally known professor Gloria Ladson-Billings referred to it as an education debt. And how do you get debt? Put plainly, this nation took from African Americans and have not given back or made the direct investments necessary to provide Black students and families with the starting point needed to even begin to talk about an academic achievement gap. If we want to do something different and change the tide, as a district, we will have to admit and accept the debt and begin making investments to pay the debt off. Additionally, and finally, because of time restrictions, while I am in support of the intent of this resolution, I am concerned about the implementation of the resolution because I'm left wondering how we will measure the success of our efforts over the next 5 years. I'm concerned that we won't invest enough money. I'm concerned about how much people power we will put into this. And honestly, I'm concerned that this resolution will be a good idea that gets lost in meetings and gets lost in the formation of committees that have no power. And I know that as a parent, I can't afford to look back in 2023 and still we are not saved. So I am asking the district to be very serious about the work and our financial investments, our people investments, and policy investments to get to where we know African American students and families deserve to be. One of the earliest freedom dreams of formerly enslaved African Americans was public schools. Black families didn't want freedom without education for their children. So I'm hoping that we can get back to those freedom dreams. I'm hoping we acknowledge our part in what we have done or what we have failed to do to invest in Black children and families. And I'm hoping that you will not only include us, but that you will privilege our perspectives. Because for us, this is not politics. It's not business. It's our babies. It's our lives. It's our futures. Thank you.
Much.